Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Jamie. I'm a 32-year-old cashless, zero-based budgeter and stuffer. And today we're going to be stuffing my third DoorDash paycheck of May, which is also my final paycheck before I go to EDC. So let's just go ahead and dive on in. Whenever you're seeing this video, I am sitting at the Pittsburgh airport waiting for my plane to board. So very exciting. Can't wait. So variable expenses. Buffered is not getting anything. Crochet by Jamie, we're gonna give $10 this week. If I could open the envelope. So we have $11 in Crochet by Jamie. Not very much, but that actually is enough to cover my Etsy fees for last month. So most likely this month as well, given that I will have to close down my shop whenever I go to Vegas. Gas this week is getting $20. Has 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 150, 5, 57, 159 in gas. I obviously do need to unstuff that, but still a really good amount. Groceries, we're gonna give $10. I obviously won't be grocery shopping while I'm in Las Vegas. I'll get like snacks and stuff for whenever I get back from the festival in the morning, but that will come out of my festival's budget. So we have 20, 30, 2, and 3. And this is just to buy groceries whenever I get back. Okay, prescriptions is going to be getting $20, so it will once again be fully funded at 30. Spending, we're going to give its normal 5. We actually have a pretty good chunk in here. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 22, 23, 24. And this I can use on anything. So if I go over budget while I'm in Vegas, this will be the first envelope that I pull from. Sweet Treats is not getting anything because I did not spend any money while door dashing this past week. So moving into my high priority binder. Ma'am, do not knock that tripod over. My cat, one of my cats is right behind this. Stop it. Right behind the camera. She's rubbing the stack of books that holds my tripod down. Ma'am, please. Please do something else. Okay. So, high priority binder. Starting with car costs, which is getting $25. So we should have $5.25 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 70, 90, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Perfect. Beautiful. I do need to get my oil changed whenever I get back from Vegas, so this will cover that, and then hopefully I don't need new tires, but if I do, they'll let me know, and this should be enough to get two new tires, not all 4, but 2 at least. Okay. Stop. Go, get down. Thank you. All right, up next we have debt payoff, which is getting a 10. It's weird, that's the same blue. Shouldn't be, but it is. Wonder if that's from when I erased. All right, so $10 for debt payoff, so we should have 60 in here. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Perfect. Give it a little shake just to dry it. And if I'm over budget and I've exhausted my spending envelope, I will pull out a debt payoff next because I'm planning on putting everything that I do in Vegas on a credit card because I'm not trusting my debit card out in Vegas. All right, up next we have festivals, which is our main priority envelope up until this week. So we're adding $165, which means that we should have $16.25 in here. So 100, 50, 60, and 5. So we have 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 50, 600, 20, no, 10, 20, 25, 16, 25. Perfect. My hotel is $11.50. So this gives me almost $500. It gives me like $475 and change to spend in Vegas while I'm there for 6 days. I do have to buy food at a festival, like one of the most expensive festivals in the States, so that's gonna be a big chunk of money. But we'll see how that goes. Okay, up next we have gifts, which is getting $5. It's been getting $5. I don't know why I had to look, but I did. So we should have $65 in here now. So we have 55, 65. This is for like Christmas presents, primarily. And if my mother ever decides that she wants to do something for her 60th birthday, which was 2 years ago. So, you know, I doubt it, but knowing her, she'll probably spring it on me at the very last moment, and I will not have enough money saved up for it. Up next, we have taxes. This was a low income week. I earned less than $400 door dashing, so we're adding 25. So we should have $300 in here. So you have 100, 200, 20, 30, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 300. Right on track. Last year I did not end up owing taxes from my big girl job. I actually got a nice refund. So if that follows through this year, this is all just refund for me to redistribute next February or March. All right, travel, which will be my high priority envelope whenever I get back from EDC next week, is getting 10. So we should have 70 in here. We have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. Perfect. All right, so that is it for my high priority binder. Moving into my low priority binder. I am not going to count anything. I am just going to throw the money in, and we will count it at my next condensing. So, Body Mods gets $1. Electronics gets $1. This is to save up for an Apple Watch so that if I do ever decide to do a full marathon, I can. It won't be dead 20 minutes in. Fitness gets 5. Hair and Lashes gets 5. Shindigs and Shenanigans. I guess I could also, this is technically for spending with my friends. So I would rather use this for like my travel, but I guess if I need to, I can pull from this for EDC as well. And then shopping gets stuffed based on my weight loss. So I lost 2.3 pounds over the past week. So that is $12. So I probably have enough in there to buy like a new pair of jeans. But we'll see how it goes. All right, final binder is my long-term savings binder. So we're starting off with 52 cats, which is my version of the 52-week challenge. We are coloring in the $4 cat this week. And I am hoping that whenever I get back from Vegas, we can start doing 2 cats per week. We'll see how that goes. So add $4, and we're not going to count this, but we are over a quarter of the way through with the actual number of cats that I have saved, and like over a third of the way through the cash that I need to save. So we are making progress. Slow progress is still progress, and no matter how long it takes me to finish this challenge, at the end of it, I will have almost $1,400. All right, Cats is getting $5, and we are not going to count this until my next cash condensing. Home Improvement will be getting $2 this week. And I just saw how much is in here, but not gonna count it until the next condensing. At least not going to update my tracker. All right, medical is going to get a 5. Month ahead is going to get a 5. My final 5. Roundup, we're not stuffing this week. I have almost $250 in here. I'll be over $250 after the unstuffing this week. If I need to, I'll pull from here for EDC. Wedding stuff based on my relationship status. I am single, so we're putting in $1. Obviously, if I'm single, I don't need to worry about a wedding anytime soon. So it doesn't matter how long that envelope takes to build up. But that is going to be it for this video. We are all out of money. So thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, I really do appreciate you watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you for my unstuffing on Friday.